Mother-in-law asked me if I have a mascot. This is where the accent comes into play. And I look at her confused because I have my mask on my face. I realized she was saying Amazon app. And I say, oh, Amazon. Yes. She sits down in the corner of the room and mumbles to herself in Spanish. Of course, Amazon. What else could it possibly be? Apparently, her mispronouncing Amazon and me not understanding implies that she doesn't know how to speak English well. Now we get to the reason for this post. Mother-in-law tells me throughout the day that I can go home once we leave and get back to her house. But she's been asking me the last couple of days if I'm staying on Monday and or Tuesday, and we've been discussing it. Anyways, she tells me that, and I say, okay. This means I would drive back 45 minutes with her to get my car and belongings, then drive another hour and 15 minutes back the way we came from her house to get to my house and look for street parking on a Sunday night. Time passed throughout the day and I realized it was getting late. She lets me know we'll be leaving soon, and then we visit the father-in-law. Somehow, father-in-law brings up me staying a little longer, and she says, no, it's okay, he's leaving tonight. I still think it's an option, so I say, actually, I was thinking of staying tonight too, since I can work remotely tomorrow. And cue the record scratch. You are leaving tonight. You need to leave my house tonight. And she looks me in the eyes, and I get the message. She's kicking me out. She says this in front of father-in-law, in front of the nurse. I have been driving this lady back and forth for 4 days. Held my tongue when she has said something slick during the first 3 days, been embarrassed when she spazzes on people who aren't doing anything wrong. I've joked with her, comforted her, and held her hand while she was crying or scared about the surgery. I wake up whenever she wants me to drive her to the hospital. Now she's kicking me out of her home, her rules, no problem. If only we had left it at that. She didn't leave it at that though. Right after she says that, she tells father-in-law, I don't know how to drive. I don't know how to speak English. I don't know how to do anything according to him. That's when I had it. I let her know she was rude and annoying, and she takes offense to everything. Nobody can ever do anything right with her, as she acts like she can't do anything wrong and is smarter than everyone in everything. Then I left the room. I don't know where I was headed. I just needed to leave the room and get away from her. She proceeds to chase me out of the room into the hallway and accuses me of trying to leave her at the hospital and take her car to her house without her. I'm shocked and bewildered because she says give her her house keys, my fiance's house keys, to her mother-in-law's house. I give her the first set of keys I grab in my pocket just to shut her up. Oops, gave her the keys to my own apartment. I ask for them back as I hold out the keys she wants, and she refuses to give me my keys back. She just keeps yelling, give me my house keys, at me in the hall, so I go into my fiance's room so we're not making a scene in the hallway. She keeps yelling. I give my fiance her keys to be the mediator. She gives the key to her mom, and her mom throws my keys on the bed and leaves the room to go to the father-in-law's room. She tells fiance she doesn't want me in her home ever again. That sounds like a goddamn gift. Security guard came, asked what happened. He understands, says he's gotten in arguments with his lady's mom as well, and he leaves. I tell my fiance that I've had it with her mom. Don't ask me to go over to her mom's anymore either. Her mom, dead to me. She says, if she's dead to you, she's dead to me too. Nice moment of support, but that's her mom, so I doubt she really means it, and I'm not mad if she doesn't. I'm just letting you know my boundaries because I don't want to deal with her anymore. Anyway, I leave, head to my parents' house. They drive me upstate to pick up my car, and the mother-in-law is already home. It's 10 at night at this point. I ring the bell, knock on the door with my fiance on the phone, on speaker. Mom doesn't answer fiance or father-in-law's calls. She looks outside from her bedroom window and doesn't answer the door downstairs. Apparently, she left her phone in the car, but I'm not buying it. Fiance says she was about to call the town police department so they could help me get my belongings back. I know that doesn't guarantee I'll get my stuff since it's a civil matter. My mom discouraged my fiance from doing so. Thankfully, I have my work laptop and my work phone on my person, so I'll have no issues with work for the next day. I leave with my car. I never want to deal with this lady again. Her mom is constantly rude to people, has disrespected me, my mom, my family already once, where I forgave her and swallowed my own pride. I'm done swallowing my pride. My fiance can be in her life, but I want nothing to do with her. Am I overreacting?